Hey, it's the lunatic from the woods here, out here in the middle of the trees again. First day of spring, guys. Semen retention. It's springtime. so, so yeah, like, I mean, if you're on semen retention, like this is like the worst month. I feel like. I mean, I like. I have like a cat, like, and the cat's in heat, and every time I turn around, like, the cat is just showing its butthole, like its ass is just like perched up, like in my face, and it's like all over my legs and everything. So I'm like, all right. So I get the kids and we go out to the park, and there's like women there, and they have like these super, super tight, like see-through pants. You know, you could see their whole ass. And like they know what they're doing. And I'm like just looking at the cat, and then I'm like looking at them, and I'm like, dude, there's not really any difference between between the two. So yeah, I mean, if you're getting like, and like if you're on semen retention, the attraction with women is just going to be even worse. I mean, if you're like a young man, old man like me, like nobody gives a shit about. People definitely are like nicer to me. I've noticed that they're nicer to you, and they feel like they like you, and you do get stares and stuff when you're older, because your energy is just kind of confusing to people. But there's not going to be like that attraction, like if you're like a young man, you know, going out there. It's just like, and then in the middle of this, you had springtime on top of that. But yeah, people lose sight of the fact that like we're just another animal. Like, that's all we are. Like, are we really even that much smarter than like the cats and the dogs? And I mean, we're just like, we're chimpanzee. They say like whales. Oh, like whales and elephants. Like they're smarter than us. They're more evolved. They could sense a lot more. Like, I keep hearing that. But yeah, I mean, if you're on the path, like, it's going to be rough. And I noticed that like when I first did semen retention, like years and years ago, like when the internet was just starting, like stuff really wasn't over sexualized. So I mean, and I didn't really even have like spirituality in the mix either. So and on top of that, I was a lot younger. But I mean, like, the younger generation like has it rough if you're trying to do this. Because, I mean, everything now is just so over-sexualized. And then you have, like, the iPhone. It's just, like, right at the tips of your finger. Like, there's just ass in your face all the time. Like, it's crazy. Like, the women are basically... Yeah, like, I live near the short points. And... I mean, the kids are going to want to go to the shore and everything. I was thinking of staying away from the shore, but, like... I'm gonna go there, and like, dude, the women might as well be naked. They might as well be nude. I mean, they have like these super, super tiny bikinis, like everything. You can see everything, you know, and they're see-through. It's just like, like, why don't they just be naked? And then like, it's like funny looking too, because a lot of the stuff is like fake too. Like, it's not natural. Like, they have implants. They even have, like, butt implants now, which is, like, completely fucking weird. But, yeah, it's going to be rough, boys. So, you're in for a challenge. Yeah, and then if you live in, like, I feel like if the closer you live, like, towards the ocean and stuff, and the shore points, and... you know, it seems to get more and more sexualized. Like, I mean, there's like a lot of strip clubs around me. There's a lot of like, you know, beaches around me. Like, everything just seems to be revolved around sex. So yeah, I guess you're better off if you're like inland, more that, you get a lot of less, you get less of that, less of the nonsense. But yeah, this is the lunatic from the woods here. Stay on the path, guys. It's a rough journey, but you can do it. I feel like you could do it. Yeah, and people beat themselves up about having sex with women and stuff like that. If she's a dirty Jezebel, yeah, you want to stay away from her. But I mean, me personally speaking, like, I have a wife. She gets me every once in a while. She sucks me in like a fucking tractor beam. That's what women do. Like, I could even feel the pull. Like, it's almost like a magnetic pull. Like, when you look at some of these women, you're like, oh my God. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know how aware. I think women are pretty aware. I mean, like, the way they're dressing on the beach and stuff, like, they try to play it off like it's just like a style or something. That's not a style. That's not a mistake. Like, you're flashing shit around because you want attention or something. There's no way that's just a style. I don't buy it. But yeah, tell me how you like this one, guys. You're in for a treat here if you're on semen retention in the middle of springtime. Yeah, and then to go with like playing with yourself and stuff. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. You get demons attached to you and everything when you do that. I've seen them. I had a spiritual awakening and I started seeing all this stuff and I could feel the energy and stuff, the energy loss and stuff like that. It gets crazy. It really does. Like, once you start to really become aware of this stuff, there's no value in that. There's none. You got to get away from that. That is, you're not going to be able to talk. You're going to stutter over words. I saw something online where, like, some guy was trying to hit on a girl and he was just like so awkward. He was asking her, he wanted to help fix their car or something and he wanted her phone number. It's like, I knew right away. I'm like, this dude's playing with himself to porn. To corn with a K. Yeah. Corn. Like corn on the cob. He was corn on the cob in it. So anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. This is the lunatic from the woods here. Be well, guys. Hopefully, you guys can outlive the springtime. If you guys get through the springtime, you guys fucking have it made. You guys have that shit made. This is the lunatic from the woods. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my shop. I got a journal up there. It says bro a lot. Very helpful. You could, enhance your positivity. You could stay on the path. You could be like, oh, I can't relapse because I have the lunatic's journal. I can't do it now. I can't play with it. You guys have a blessed day. That's all I have.